One. One. Good evening and welcome to the Steeler Dome. I'm Michael and with me is Talia. And we're here to commentate and take you through tonight's proceedings. First off, the teams, Bellarine and Western Port. Western Port had the first week off, finishing top of the ladder. They took on Sherbrooke and won that semi-final by 72 to 58. And that put them straight through to the grand final. Bellarine, of course, have had an elimination final every week. So they faced off against Mornington, 67 to 62. They then played Sunbury, 66 to 63, even closer. And then last week they faced off against Sherbrooke at Sherbrooke, 58 to 49. So they've been on the road for 3 weeks now and doing well. So team's about to be introduced and we'll wait for that to be finished.
What's wrong? Ooh.
Good evening and welcome to the Steeler Dome. My name is Michael and I'm joined by Talia.
Hello, hello. Should be a good game here tonight between Western Port and Bellarine. You know, Bellarine's had a tough road to get here every week. They've had to play elimination final after elimination final after elimination final, with most of the games being pretty close as well, within 10 points. So
And all on the road.
All on the road. So they've really had a tough one to get here, but they've got here. So they must have done something right to get here, and I'm sure we can investigate throughout the game. So, but Western Port, not saying they had an easy run, but had Sherbrooke, won, and now they're here. You know, they've put in all the work all season to obviously get to where they are, and they made it. So I guess the game will see how we go. Time will tell, won't it?
Surely will. During the year, round 4, Western Port, Bellarine, Western Port won 68-61 at Western Port. And then round 15 at Bellarine, Western Port won 69-58.
So they've been close both times. So should definitely be a good game down here tonight then.
Yep.
So Bellarine won the tip and had the ball, and they just missed a layup, which they had a really good pass to as well. So
Aaron Rosowski in for 2.
Yeah, nice little spin move in the key. It's a signature move that everyone knows of by now. So just spilling some secrets, but that's okay. But
Sienna Quinlan for 3.
Nice three-pointer as well. All right, let's see how Western Port go running a play down here. Bellarine set up really nice and a good man defense, so Western Port have a turnover. Bellarine win it back.
Lucy Howard with the turnaround jump.
Yeah, nice easy 2 for her there. Easy buckets for her.
Keeley from the corner, but not to go.
A little bit short from her today, but hopefully it picks up for her throughout the game. We'll see how she goes. Oh, good little kick out. Oh.
It's Piper Copeland, the captain of Bellarine. Carla Mason called for the travel.
Just got a little bit stuck there, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to run a handoff, I think, with Erin Rosowski, and just didn't work. There was no space for her, and she had to improvise, see what she got. foul on Erin Rosowski in the key. So 2 shots for Bellarine.
That is Erin's first personal foul of the game.
That's Lucy Howard to the line.
Yeah. Lucy Howard missing the first free throw. Got a big crowd here tonight, don't we? It's good. Steeler Dome nice and full.
Steeler Dome is absolutely chockers.
Yeah.
1 point for Sienna.
Carla Mason on the charge. Kick out to Keeley.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh. Got Poppy Griffiths in the floor at the moment, a little bit of pain. Tweaked her left ankle, it looks like. She's in a lot of pain. Not something I'd be wanting to happen in the final like this at the moment.
not right now, this early, no.
No.
Alyssa Waugh in for the Steelers. So on a type for type, that's not a bad replacement. It's,
Nah,
it's good to have a few spare guards.
Yeah, absolutely. And Western Port have a big variety of guards, especially here. Talls, not too many, but definitely lots of guards. Ooh. Erin just putting her body on the line and getting hit there.
She has never ever stopped doing that.
Yeah, I don't think she ever will.
No.
Kick out. And sinks another 3. That's Lucy Howard there making a good corner 3.
There's Carly Bruce on the charge with the kick out. And there's a timeout.
Bellarine on 12.
Which gives us a bit of a chance to talk about some of the stats for the season. And Bellarine leading average points per game. Sienna Quinlan, no mistake. Summerfield, Piper Copeland, Lucy Howard, all the starting 5.
Yeah,
Very prominent in their figures.
yeah.
Similar with the Steelers, their starting 5, and then Erin Rosowski with a big, healthy average. Holly Gibson, Carla Mason,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Alyssa Waugh, Poppy Griffin.
game for the first time tonight.
It'll be, I think, the difference will be the spread between the teams and who can get the best out of their bench.
Pretty much, you know, with already Western Port looking like Poppy Griffiths in a little bit of pain coming off, and she's one of the key starting 5 players that they have. So definitely good chance for other players to step up here. Just it depends how we use them, that's all. And like you said, both Western Port and Bellarine rely heavily on their starting 5. So it'll be interesting to see how the bench plays, how everything goes. But another turnover by Western Port here.
Yeah, bit of nerves.
Bit of nerves.
Ella Dempster back now on for Western Port.
Yeah.
Steelers running a bit of a tighter man now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, good little pass there.
Fouls on number 4, Keely Phillips.
Yeah. Ref calling a push here.
Her first personal.
Yeah. That's Lucy Howard, another point. She's their top scorer at the moment with 9 points. She's having a ripper first quarter.
Having a day out.
Oh, absolutely. Ooh.
Out of bounds.
Steal a ball on the baseline.
No, another turnover here
Give
for
it
Western
away.
Port. Passed it straight to him.
That's Carly Bruce called for the travel.
Yeah, Western Port's ball. It's hopefully they can use the ball here. They're a little bit light on the points, score being 2 to 15 at the moment.
Get a bit calm. Just
Yeah.
relax a little bit.
Yeah. Oh. Looks nice coming off though. Looks really nice.
Carla Mason in there to tie it up.
Yep. Still his ball from the baseline. See how their baseline play works here today.
They've got a full 14 on the clock, so
Plenty of time to use the ball here. Keely Phillips with 3 in the corner and misses. Bellarine with another rebound. Here we go, fast break for Western Port. Travel on Ella Dempsey in the key. Fast break opportunity there, but defense did recover quite well. They got back quite quick, made them slow down.
Keely Phillips the tap, but not enough.
Yeah, a little bit of contact behind her at the moment in that shot.
Lucy Howard again.
Yeah.
Lucy Howard's got 11 of the 17.
She is having a blinder of a first quarter at the moment.
12
make that 12,
of the
exactly.
18.
My God. And she's been given the tough task of defending Erin Rosowski, so she must be doing quite well to keep us to Western Port's 2 points. So
Carla Mason, but no. Lucy Howard.
Another 2 points.
Rebound and put it back.
At the moment, you got Lucy Howard with 14 points, 2 rebounds. Like, she is having a great first quarter for Bellarine at the moment. She's pretty much making the plays, moving the ball well, being strong in the key. She's doing everything right for him, and she's drawing all the fouls in the key too. She's making her free throws, which is something so small, which makes such a big difference as well in a game. Like, genuinely, free throws can win games, and so hopefully we can see what Western Port does and to see what they can figure out in this timeout. And
Well, I think for Western Port, they need to the biggest thing they need to address is the turnovers.
Oh, 100%.
It's 7-2, so calm down, take a breath,
Yeah.
and play. But yeah, I mean this is turnover territory of their game normally. So
Yeah, you're not wrong.
they just need to calm and relax.
Yeah.
But to Bellarine's credit, they're doing well.
Yeah, they've done really well. Like, only got 2 turnovers. You know, the score's 2-20 with 4 minutes 26 seconds left. They've had it's very high scoring for them in the first quarter, especially. So Western Port's used both their timeouts. So hopefully this can give them some clarity of how they can attack the game now. And Bellarine, I guess they just got to keep going like they're going, eh?
Steelers have brought in Piper Miles.
Yeah, they've pulled back their defense.
Bellarine still running their starting 5 too.
Yeah. Well, they've got a good thing going, so it'd be interesting to see when they might sub, when they might consider subbing. At the moment, looks like they're not even considering it.
I guess with the two timeouts already, they've had a break.
Yeah, exactly. Another 2 points on the board for Bellarine.
Ella Dempster the feed to Piper, but it doesn't go.
Out of bounds from Bellarine.
Summerfield.
Yeah. Here we go. Ballarine's on their first sub.
All right. Sophie Tattersall in for Bellarine.
Now we got Laura Gillett coming in for Western Port, taking off Keely Phillips.
The Laurinator.
Yep.
Finally let loose.
Yep. She's definitely a player you do not want to get in the way of if you get her a bit angry. She's very scary. I can tell you that from personal experiences.
Aaron Rosowski with the three-point attempt. Doesn't go, but it's a stealer ball. Piper Miles, the inbound.
Pull up from
Laura Gillett, not to go.
Got another
Ella
rebound
Dempster. Alyssa War, back to Ella. Going all the way. Oh. Steal a ball, 5 on the shot clock left.
Western Port just, at the moment, they're not playing their usual game style, are they? Like, there's just the pressure of a final or the pressure of the score or Bellarine or just everything sort of getting to them at the moment. They're just not playing their natural game style.
Bellarine, another sub. That's Ella Wolfenden in.
And none of their baseline players are working with Bellarine's defense. Bellarine are communicating well. They're playing as a team. They're doing really well.
They're in a very tight semi-zone, but Alyssa War breaks through, but doesn't get it in.
Missed 2-point attempt there. Another 3 for Bellarine.
Sophie Tattersall.
At the moment, Bellarine is shooting 80% from the 3-point line. Like, all their shooting percentages are super high. Like, as I say that, I may have jinxed them.
Yep.
What have I done?
You've done well.
What have I done?
Very good.
Here we go.
You hear of the commentator's curse. We've just experienced it.
I've just done it, and I'm so sorry.
It's Piper Miles and Sophie Tattersall untangle themselves.
Yeah. Good little jump ball there. They both put their boat in the line, both dive for it. You know, they brought that grand final, intensity that you always want, so. Got the rebound, easy 2 for Bellarine.
Summerfield with the rebound and put it in. We finally get one through, and it's after the whistle.
Yeah. 2 shots here for Western Port, who sees Piper Miles coming to the line. One point for Piper Miles. Finally on the board here. We've got 3 points at the moment for Western Port. And missed the second. Erin Rosowski with the rebound here. Trying to use the ball. Another turnover for Western Port.
They at least look like they're starting to calm a little.
Yeah. They're just not protecting the ball as much as they can. That's probably another thing as well, though. Bellarine with another sub here.
Elisa Field in for Bellarine.
Another rebound for Bellarine. Another 3-point attempt. And another rebound. It's another turnover. Well, not another one, but there's a turnover for Bellarine.
Well, that's only their third.
Yes, only their third. Let's be honest. Compared to Western Port, they've got none. So turnover count at the moment 9-4, with Western Port being 9. So.
Piper Miles on the drive.
Another strong
Laura
drive.
Gillett, kick it out to Ella Dempster. 3
points. and the crowd went wild.
Yes, they haven't had a lot to cheer
I
about.
was going to say there has not been much to cheer about for the last 9 minutes, so gave them a good chance to get up and about. Their legs might have been getting numb, if I'm being completely honest, but
Steelers' defence looking a bit tighter too now.
yeah, getting
There wasn't any easy looks inside then.
No, Bellarine was just passing right through him before, and Western Port sort of picked it up.
Doesn't number 18, Ella Wolfenden. Bellarine have brought in Emily Benson and Lucy Howard back. She had a rest. Back to add to her 14.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good steal there.
good steal from Sophie Tattersall.
Good little pass. Look at that passing. Oh no, another turnover from Western Port here. Aaron Rosowski just throwing it away, trying to kick ahead, make it a little bit faster, but 10 seconds on the clock here.
They've certainly done their scouting with regard to Erin.
Oh, don't get me wrong, they really have.
That's down to no score. Western Port on 6.
Oh, it's a quarter time. Bellarine 27 to Western Port 6. So we have a look at the scorers. Lucy Howard with 14. Summerfield with 4. Sienna Quinlan with 3. Steelers a bit barer than that. It's
Ella Dempsey with 3. Aaron
Dempsey
Rosowski.
with Aaron Rosowski 2. Piper Miles with 1.
That was her free throw there too.
Yeah. Rebounds. Steelers, Aaron Rosowski 5. Ella Dempster 3. Laura Gillett 2. For Bellarine, Carly Bruce with 4. Piper Copeland with 3. And Lucy Howard with 2. And Summerfield leading the assists with 3.
It's going to be a tough game tonight, isn't it, for Western Port? With that score already, it's going to be a good comeback story if they do get the comeback.
It's going to take slowly but surely chipping away.
Absolutely. And like at the moment, I'm going to go to the percentages now that the game's at a halt. But at the moment, like Ballarine's shooting percentage is really good. They're 43 from the 2 points, 46 from 3 points, and they're shooting 75% from the free throw line as well. But you know, Western Port's just not up to there. They're 10% from the 2 point line, 14 from the 3 point, and 50 from the free throw. And with their 2 points, that's 1 from 10. It's not very high for them at the moment. And rebounds-wise, you got Bellarine with 16, Western Port with 14, and blocks, Ballarine's got 2, Western Port none. Assists, Bellarine of 5, Western Port of 1. Steals, again, Bellarine of 5, Western Port of 1. And then turnovers, this is the big one that's sort of not doing any favours for Western Port. Western Port with 11 turnovers and Bellarine with 4. And most of those turnovers probably resulted in points as well. So it's a very, very big thing that Western Port can probably work on there. But like you said, it's probably just the nerves getting to them, hopefully. Let's hope that they can come out of this rut. But I guess all that we can do is see how the game plays out.
In favour of Western Port, of course, is the fact that they are quite used to having large second quarters.
Yeah.
It's not beyond them to well and truly get back into the game. We just have to wait and see.
Absolutely. You know, another 10 minutes, then you got another 10, and then another 10. So they've really got half an hour to figure out what they're going to be doing, and that goes for Bellarine as well, figuring out how they can keep this lead. So
That was Elisa Field's first personal. Oh.
good little move there from Erin Rosowski. Just missed the 2 point attempt, but good little spin move from her again.
Carla Mason for
3
3.
points.
That looked a little bit more normal.
It did look a little bit more normal for Western Port. Western Port playing a 3-2 zone here.
Bit different.
Bit different, yeah. They usually love the high-intensity man-on-man defense for them, but it hasn't been working, obviously, from looking at the scoreboard, so I guess it doesn't hurt to try something else for them, does it not?
No point doing the same thing if it isn't working.
Exactly. Exactly. You might as well change it up. You won't know if it works till you try it, so...
Alyssa War from the same place as Carla Mason.
3-3. That might be the lucky spot for him tonight.
I think so. We better run out and put a mark there at half time for him.
We'll just get
Oh, no, up the other end.
up the other end. We'll have to try to find the exact same spot, get the measurements out.
Yeah.
Exactly where this player's just shot.
Oh.
Good 3-point attempt there for Bellarine.
And a timeout to Bellarine.
Using their first timeout for this half, so definitely gives them a chance to think about the score and how it's going. You know, Western Port's come out in this quarter, got a couple, 2 3-pointers. That's 6 points. They've just already made the points that they made in the first quarter in, what's that?
Minute and a half.
A minute and a half.
Yeah, much better.
Absolutely. Like you said, the second quarter is where Western Port like to start, get digging in, chipping away. First quarter to read it, see how they go. Second quarter, start chipping away, start reading the game. But like you said before, Bellarine really did their research and they've locked down Erin Wazowski. She's not doing too much in the key. That's her area. She works in the key, loves her spin moves, loves using her footwork, and she makes lots of the shots too.
Exactly.
Just now.
Western Port tend to be a bursty team. They tend to suddenly sort of take off and put 15 to 20 on. So I guess they're hoping for that tonight now.
Absolutely.
But have there been any changes for the teams? Poppy Griffin's back on for the Steelers.
And Carla Mason back on as well. Oh wait, no, she was
No,
on.
she was on before.
She was on because she made that 3-pointer.
Yep.
But Poppy back in, so looks like
Poppy's back in for Alyssa.
looks like that ankle injury wasn't too bad for her then.
Yeah. Well, they do have Lee Adams, one of the best trainers in the business. So anybody can get them back together. Oh,
It's Lee.
Ella Dempster with the travel. Piper Copeland.
Bellarine passing at this game has been really good. You know, they're moving, they're passing a lot more. They're shifting the defense. You know, they draw them out, they kick it out, and they move the ball. But
they're making sure that the wide players are pushed right out to them.
They're using all their space. And that's what you want. That was a turnover there by Western Port with Laura Gillen. She just got subbed off and put Keely Phillips back on.
This is just about Western Port's tallest side.
Yeah.
With Keely, Erin and Ella.
And with them not being very tall as well, they're, you know, about 170, 180 centimetres tall, and that's our talls. That's for Western Port to be their talls. It's very small side. Like we said before, Western Port has a lot of guards. Usually they run with the pace, they use the pace, and that's how they get their points easy. But Bellarine are just using their guards really well. They've got lots of tools, but their guards just compensate so much. Got Ella Dempsey subbing off.
Holly Gibson in.
Western Port with another turnover there. Lots of pressure there in defense, so. Good movement there.
Good in and out.
Yeah. Keely Phillips with a deep 3 attempt there. Won the ball back there and
jump ball, Bellarine ball.
Substitution for Bellarine.
Carly Bruce back in for Bellarine.
With Sophie coming off. She had a good little burst there, what, 5-6 minutes? And she really put the intensity in defense, really got up with them, really gave them grief. The height for Bellarine is really starting to show, if I'm being honest.
Lucy Howard and Summerfield together.
Yeah, that's a force to be reckoned with the height of Western Port. The rebounding is just quite easy for them. If, you know, Western Port height, even jumping, is nowhere close to the height that Bellarine has back there. So maybe a little bit more body, a little bit something as what we teach the under 14s of boxing out, a little bit more pushing him back, making it hard for the talls to do their job, but another easy 2-point miss from Western Port.
Could we buy a vowel?
Absolutely not. Good defense there by Western Port. Fast break opportunity here. We've got 4v1. Deep 3 attempt from Keely Phillips there. Another rebound. Another 3-point attempt from Carla.
Ooh.
Foul there. That foul on Sienna Quinlan from
40,
Bellarine.
yep, Sienna Quinlan, yes.
That is Sienna's first personal foul of the game. Substitution for Bellarine.
Elisa Field back in for Bellarine.
Back into the game.
That 3-2 zone is really working for Western Port here. The man defense was not doing them any favours. The passing from Bellarine was just ripping them to shreds. But the 3-2 zone seems to be working. It's put a bit more pressure on Bellarine, and they've had 2-3 turnovers at the moment in this quarter. So
yes, they certainly seem to have locked it down much better with the zone.
yeah, Western Port just need to figure out how can they utilise the fast break opportunities they get from the steals, because at the moment they're just not converting any of them. Bellarine's just recovering so well in defence. Western Port before had a 4v2 down the court, and Bellarine just recovered really well.
Yeah, Western Port don't appear to be doing as much ball movement.
Yeah.
At time they got in and out.
And we're at the line for Poppy Griffin.
For Poppy Griffin.
That is Sophie's first personal foul of the game.
They just got so quiet in here.
Poppy Griffin nails it.
Missed the second free throw. Erin Rosowski with the
All
rebound.
part of the play.
Oh, that was a
no.
good little pass there from Erin Rosowski. A no look, little give. Some good opportunities coming up for Western Port here, though.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Western Port ball. Another opportunity for Western Port to see how they go.
There's no doubt you're right, though. The zone is definitely tightened up on Bellarine.
Oh, 100%. Just
And yes, Western Port just can't buy a vowel.
they absolutely can't. Shooting percentage now 62.6%. They're 1 from 17 from 2 points. I'm sorry to say it, but I had to. It's on the screen right in front of me. It's
I think the other thing is that at least they're now getting more shots.
exactly. The shots are there, and you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's
so
right.
You might as well take the ones that you get. If you make them, you make them. If you don't, at least you took it. You won't find out till you shoot it anyways. So another drive attempt from here from Erin.
And she gets one.
She got one. That might bump their percentage up just a little bit there, hopefully.
Oh, you go wild from there.
Absolutely. Look at that. It's up to
6 to 11%.
11%.
We're roaring now. My
It's coming
goodness.
up.
We just need another 200 shots and we're away.
Absolutely. Some good defense there from Western Port, but
Lucy Howard just in the main spot. And
yep, playing her game really well. At the moment, she's 18 points in the first half.
Aaron Rosowski
Another
come
2
to
points.
life.
Here's the percentage going to slowly come up for them from
Oh,
the 2 point
yes,
line.
look at that. Well, their 3-point now is 29% compared to Bellarine's 31, so
They're slowly creeping
slowly
back, yeah.
creeping up.
Another turnover here from Bellarine.
Just wish the guards would bring the ball up.
Yeah. At the moment, we have Erin Rosowski who's doing the hard work and getting the ball, but then just getting stuck in the backcourt.
Yeah. It's a good thing that Bellarine aren't pressing too hard in the backcourt.
Yeah, if they were, I feel like Western Port might have a couple more turnovers than 16, but
Emily Benson checking back in for Bellarine.
So Alyssa War back for Western Port
with Poppy Griffin going on the bench.
and Emily Benson back for Bellarine. And that was Holly Gibson just not ever giving up.
Oh, absolutely not. At the moment, the foul count in this quarter, Bellarine are in the bonus already. 5 fouls with 1:52 left. Sorry, other way around. Steelers.
No, Bellarine.
Bellarine are in the bonus.
Yes, Bellarine have got to 5. We'll just tell our camera operator to go back to operating the camera.
Our camera operator is trying to tell us
Trying
something.
to yap from the corner. Bellarine now have entered the bonus region for Western Port. Or Western Port are in the bonus. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but every time Bellarine fouls now, the Steelers are going to the line.
Oh.
We just have our camera lady laughing at us still.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. Holly Gibson end to end and put a hand in the way.
Substitution for Western Port. And timeout for Bellarine.
timeout for Bellarine here.
18. Bellarine on
Minute
34.
46 to go in the quarter. 34 to 18 to Bellarine.
Western Port trailing by 16, so they're slowly chipping away, trying to
Chip
get
away,
back into it.
chip away, chip away. That's all it takes.
Absolutely. Lucy Howard still though, 18 points. She's having an amazing game with the next top scorer being Erin Rosowski with 7. So she's absolutely going for it. And Lucy Howard also leading rebounder for Bellarine.
She's going to have to pick up a game. She's not on the assists list though.
She's
She's not going to get that triple if she doesn't get a move on with the assists.
Oh, absolutely not. Because you got Summer Fields with 5 assists at the moment, so
She's been distributing it really well.
she really has. She's a big part of that ball movement that Bellarine have been having at the moment, especially in that first quarter, drawing the players, kicking it out, using the whole length of the court.
Let's make sure it doesn't wow.
Ella Dempster back in for the Steelers.
Another steal here for Western Port with the guard bringing the ball down this time. Good passing. Kick out to the
Alyssa
corner.
War out the corner.
2-point attempt missed. Good little pass there, but a block.
Good block.
It's a very good block.
Out of court.
That was a really good block by Summerfields there. Hand straight up, got the ball, moved the ball quick. She dribbled the ball up to halfway, kicked it ahead as fast as she could.
No rebounders.
Yeah.
Well, for Westernport.
For Westernport, they weren't.
Plenty of them for Bellarine.
Bellarine were just staying there waiting for it to fall in their hands, essentially. That was a good little passing game there from Bellarine.
They seem to have gone cold on the threes, though. They seem to be trying to work it in. No. There you go, making a liar of me.
My God, see, I got told off for the commentator's curse before, but
Yep.
here you come.
Piper Copeland, the captain, the big three.
Oh. Fast break opportunity here for Bellarine.
Piper Copeland, but it doesn't go.
She's chasing it down, though, trying to win it back.
Erin Rosowski.
And one.
And points are good for Erin.
That was Alicia Fields' second personal foul of the game.
That's two fouls for Alicia.
Two for Alicia Field. Erin Rosowski at the line for the bonus. Doesn't go. Ella gets the tap.
Oh,
Erin dives.
good dive for
Carla to Ella.
it. Ooh.
Oh, called a charge.
That was that's the first personal foul of the game.
That was a strong drive there. Very strong drive.
Lucy Howard back now for Bellarine. 4.4 seconds to play in the half.
Yeah, they're going to hold the ball, let it run out.
That's half-time.
So that's half time. Bellarine 37, Westernport 20. So we'll be back just before the restart.
Correction,
To
15 minutes.
15-minute half. Well, you've all got time at home to pop over, put the kettle on and have a brew. And we'll be back to you just before the start of the second half. All right, welcome back to the Steeler Dome for the start of the second half. Steelers with the ball. And it's Carla Mason to commence proceedings.
Extra update on the scores. Score is 20 to 37 with Bellarine having the lead here.
Western Port won the second quarter, 14 to 10. But of course, Bellarine won the first quarter, 27 to 6.
There was a little bit of a tussle there between Laura Gillett and number 4 from Bellarine.
Carly Bruce.
Yeah.
Call on number 4, Carly Bruce. That's her second personal. Laura Gillett at the line.
First attempt for the free throw missed there by Laura Gillett.
Of course, Western Port now shooting at the end the Bellarine fans are at.
Yeah, so they are going to absolutely cop it now.
Come on, Western Port. Let me hear!
Laura Gillett, the spin kick, and
Good swing. Oh,
Carla Mason.
3 points. And that is the lucky spot that was down here
Yes,
too.
it's the same area.
I don't think we need that marker down there.
No,
I'm
I
sure
think Carla's got it imprinted in her brain.
she's found that. Western Port going back to the man-on-man defense here.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how long it can hold up. Well,
Oh,
there we go.
Keely Phillips with the steal.
Good attempt. Some strong defense there by Western Port, but another foul.
That is Clara Mason's second personal foul of the game. One point for Lucy Howard.
Lucy Howard at the line.
Made her first free throw there. Missed a second.
Erin Rosowski with the one-handed rebound. Oh, this war saw a gap, but
That got blocked by Summer Fields there. She's had a lot of good blocks this game. She's played really well, really strong defense, and the height's really helping her at the moment. With her hands straight up, like, you can't really do too much with the guards that Western Port
Carla
have.
Mason from out front. Bank.
Another
See?
three-pointer.
Banks are open 24/7.
Yep. Oh, she's definitely found them all, but
Yeah. Erin Rosowski with good, strong, just stand there defense.
it might
Fouls on 40, Sienna Quinlan.
it could be a lucky end, because at the moment, Bellarine's shooting down the end that Western Port was at last half. Hasn't been too lucky, but
That's Sienna's third personal.
Checking back into the game.
Western Port's ball from the baseline here.
Ella Wolfenden back in for Bellarine. Keely Phillips, nothing but net.
3 point. Western
Gap
Port,
under 10.
Western Port have really come out really well this quarter. Third quarter, this is 3 3-pointers at the moment. Shooting really well. The energy is up in the Steeler Dome as well.
Oh. A block called on Laura Gillett.
Foul of the game.
Have to learn to stand stiller.
Yep.
Timeout to Bellarine. So it was, in the first half, it was Westernport rushing the timeouts, and now Bellarine returning with that.
Tables have turned, have they not?
Just a little, and the turnovers have picked up too, because, I mean, Westernport's still 17, but Bellarine are now up to 11. Rebounds, Westernport are now up to 36 with Bellarine on 28, and offensive rebounds now for Westernport, 21 to 12 for Bellarine. So things are turning around, but when you look at the scorers, there's Lucy Howard, 19, all out on her own.
Oh.
Next highest for Bellarine is Piper Copeland, the captain, with 9, and that then brings up Erin Rosowski and Carla Mason for the Westernport team. They're both on 9. But it's a 9-1 quarter so far for the Steelers.
Gilly just got some fingers there from the pass in. I thought Carla was going to pull up there from the lucky spot. I got a little bit excited there.
I was holding my breath. I thought, here we go again.
Yeah, you held your breath, eyes set up nice and tall.
Oh.
Travel called here. Ballarine's ball, and they called the travel on Carla Mason there.
Come on, Jordan, let me hear ya. Wow.
Westernport still in a man. Oh, broke down that time.
Lucy
Easy
Howard,
one.
2 points again. She's now in, 21 points.
Laura Gillett getting sandwiched there.
Yep.
Carly Bruce in for Bellarine.
That's a blood nose over there. Oh,
Erin Rosowski, the spin, and there it is.
they left the gap for her. They were covering that all game. She would turn, there'd be someone there, and she would have to pass it out. But they left the gap for her, and we've been saying this whole game, that's her signature move. Everyone that's played against Erin or has watched Erin, you would know that. Ooh.
That was Carly Bruce's third personal foul of the game.
The Laurinator sets the screen. Not really used.
Yeah.
Oh,
Called a travel there.
all on her own. Gap still at 9, 40 to 31.
Some good defense here by Westernport, really pushing them up.
They're really getting up.
They're really getting up at the moment.
Good help.
Ooh.
Throwing herself at it.
Oh, good shot there.
Summerfield from nowhere.
That was some really, really good defensive pressure there from Westernport there for a solid 20 to 30 seconds. Oh,
The
2
Laurinator
points.
to Alyssa War.
Gap now at 10 points.
Left her out there alone, but the ball doesn't drop. Oh, another one for Erin, slicing through the middle, draws the foul.
Draws the foul.
Ball wonders to the floor. Never mind.
Erin Rosowski to the line.
First free throw missed there by Erin Rosowski.
Laura Gillett with the rebound. They look a bit tattered though. They're not really. The offense sort of fell apart there.
I do agree with that. They all just sort of stood looking at each other going, what are we going to do now? But
Coach has made the call. Piper Miles and Ella Dempster coming back.
Three-point attempt there from Keely Phillip missed.
Laura Gillett on the charge, but she's drawn the foul.
2 shots.
That's Bellarine's 5th team foul.
Second personal foul of the game. Substitution for Western Port.
Pipe-
Miles checking into the game.
Piper Miles in for Carla Mason. Laura Gillett to the line for 2. Makes the first.
And the crowd goes wild.
Absolutely.
Missed the second. Western Port's really picked up their man-on-man defense here.
Laura Gillett gets the foul.
That was Laura Gillett's second personal foul of the game.
That's her second.
Substitution for both sides.
Ella Dempster back in for the Steelers.
Subbing off Laura Gillett
And,
here.
Sophie Tattersall in for Bellarine.
Come on, Western Port. Let me hear.
Foot violation called there. Bellarine's ball.
Yeah, Erin Rosowski just managed to get a toe in the way.
A little bit of a soccer move there.
Yeah.
Don't know if it was intentional or not.
Oh,
what a
Alyssa War with the block.
what a block that was.
Oh, from one of the smallest on the court.
She just really said, you shall not shoot.
Yeah, thou shalt not pass. And Rosowski nearly the rebound. Oh. Ella Dempster comes up with it in the end. Erin Rosowski with the no look.
Definitely an interesting spin move there for her.
Yeah. Very much the no look, no idea. Well,
A big difference in the game that I'd say at the moment first quarter when Bellarine was having a really good run was they were beating us off the dribble in the man-on-man defence. At the moment, Western Port have just been playing some really good defence here, taking the contact, using their body and really staying in front. And that's probably one of the big things that has really prevented Bellarine from scoring, I'd say. Like at the moment, they're just not beating him off the dribble. Score-wise, still 10 points.
Western Port's one away from putting Bellarine into the bonus.
Yeah.
Finally some good boxing out, some good defence from the Steelers there. They're really starting to continue amping up the pressure. Alyssa War on the run round, but the pass wasn't there.
Oh. Good put back there.
Summerfield following it up. No, that's way out.
Yeah.
But Alyssa War cleans up.
See what Western Port do with it here.
Oh.
That was too easy. Good defense there.
Piper Miles with the fast hand.
Keely Phillips just putting a little bit of pressure on her for Piper to run through and get the hands in and push the ball out.
Alicia Field back in for Bellarine. It's an 11-point game, 34-45. Around the body pass didn't work. Piper Miles comes up with it.
Another big change in the game at the moment is something we spoke about before, that Western Port's rebounding just wasn't there. The height disadvantage that they had against the tools that Bellarine bring, you know, was making a big impact. But rebounding at the moment, they're keeping up to him. Like defensive rebounds, it's 20 apiece, and offensive rebounds, 26 to 15, with Western Port leading. So Western Port have really picked up their game rebounding-wise. They put the body on, they put pressure on it, making it harder and getting some putbacks and definitely being able to use the ball. That's something that they didn't have in that first quarter, which made the game really easy for Bellarine to just use the ball.
Yes. Yes, they've definitely stepped it up. Both their zone and their man is now considerably stronger, and that's made Bellarine have to work a lot harder for their points.
A lot harder.
Both teams now in the bonus. Western Port on 14 fouls, Bellarine on 5. Field goal shooting percentages, Bellarine's still in front. The three-pointers are now 33% each. Free throws, Bellarine have only had 6 and they've nailed 4 of them. Western Port have had 13 free throws and only made 3. So if they'd added another 10 points there, it would be a very different game. 23%.
That is very low for a level like this, which I understand the pressure and the crowd and everything can make a big impact, but 3 from 13 though, it's not really what you'd want to be having in a game like this, especially. No. You'd want to be up towards the 50% at least.
See if they can't start to lift their percentage now with Ella Dempster at the line for 2. There we go.
There we go. Bump the percentage up a little bit again. She's made her 2. Western Port are 4 from 5, from 15 at the moment from the free throw line.
They're now up to 33%.
Helping themselves out.
Yes. Again, the man-to-man stifling, but they're looking for their way through. Good twist there.
Good
by
move
Sienna
there.
Quinlan.
Good finish as well. What do you reckon would have been said in that Bellarine timeout? Putting you on the spot here, but
I think they just need to be, oh, that was a trouble.
Very big trouble.
They just needed to think about what they had been doing and to be just moving the ball.
You thought exactly what I was going to say. Like, at the moment, Western Port have gone back to the man-on-man defense where the zone was working really well. Bellarine was still passing really well and getting the shots, but now they've gone back to man. you'd think they'd go back to something that was working well for them before, passing,
And
making...
now they're back into the zone,
Yeah, so...
switching it up all the time. And
Yeah.
now the passing game is much harder for Bellarine because they're
Foul there on Ella Dempster.
Ella Dempster.
Going for the closeout there. Tried to get a little bit of a finger there on the shot and sort of got the body there as well.
Sort of closed out straight on instead of going across.
She had the sneaky foot there as well. We saw the foot fly.
Sienna Quinlan at the line. First one bounces out.
Let's do it again, Western Port.
Second one bounces out.
Commentator's curse again, Michael.
Yes.
We need to stop doing it to him.
I seem to be able to successfully do it to both sides, though. So
Oh,
there's
God.
no bias in my curse.
See, I've just...
33% to Sienna Quinlan in those three.
Yeah,
That's brought their free throw percentage down a bit. They're now 56.
yeah.
Bit more ball movement there from Western Port, but
Oh.
turnover again.
Bellarine moving the ball fast yet again. Ooh. The intensity is really lifted in this game. Since first quarter, Western Port slowly chipping away. They're still definitely in it.
Yeah, it's only 12 points.
It's only 12 points, yeah. Like, that's definitely something you can come back from. We've still another quarter to go, so. But the intensity is really lifted here. The amount of times you have both teams on the floor putting their body on the line, which usually would happen most games, but it's just like the intensity you can see on them is just there. That definitely wasn't there from Western Port.
Summerfield got a bit of space and she took it.
Yeah, no one wanted to claim her.
Ella Dempster trying to get through, but not successful.
At the moment, it seems like Western Port are predominantly scoring off the drive and the dish at the moment. And they're looking up for the dish, you see it. Like before we had Ella drive to the middle of the key, she got blocked off, looked up for the dish, and it just wasn't there.
Erin Rosowski. That time Summerfield had nowhere to go. She was all on her own. And
Yeah.
it's very hard to stop a moving, spinning player. Oh,
That was a nice shot.
Sienna Quinlan. That's moved her up into the top three. 9 points for the top three scorers for Bellarine.
Might be a little bit hard to take over Lucy Howard, though, with the 21 points she's got.
That is Ella's second personal foul on the game.
Erin Rosowski just hobbling a little bit there after that strong drive. Definitely a big hit. She's had a couple of those tonight, so she's doing well to still
But
be
then
walking.
the amount of time she spends crashing to the floor and bouncing back up, it's amazing. She's still making sense at the end of a game some weeks. So
She's young.
Yep.
It might hit her in a couple of years, but just the time will tell, won't
there
it?
we go. Erin makes 2 from 2. That pops up the percentage. That's 41% from the free throw line now, which is still kind of ordinary, but way better than what it was.
Oh, 100%.
Good ball movement there from Bellarine, but the ball didn't go. Jump ball call.
I don't even think, respectfully, I don't even think there were both players' hands on that one.
Don't think any, yeah.
Western Port was holding that one tight and Bellarine had 2 bodies on him.
Keely Phillips from the car
Ooh.
park, but it won't go.
It was
That's
definitely
the
there.
end of the third quarter. And it's 40-53, Bellarine by 13 points. So 3-quarter time. Questions to be asked. Can Western Port come back? The 13-point deficit. Well, it wouldn't be the first time we have seen them do it. But this is a grand final and there's a lot of pressure on the line.
The next question is, though, can Bellarine keep the lead and can they grow on it? Is probably the better one as well.
Can they hold it? Can they Can they make themselves safe to the rush that may be coming?
Yeah.
We'll be right back in a few seconds. All right, so back for the final quarter. Lucy Howard leading all comers with 21. Erin Rosowski with 15 for the Steelers. And Alyssa War with another block.
She's done really well defensively for the last 2 quarters.
Steelers again trying to turn it up.
And the man-on-man defense here too. Oh, what a good move there. What a move.
Ella Wolfenden.
That was her first 2 points of the game as well.
Carla Mason, no, it doesn't drop. Holly Gibson in there fighting for it. Jump ball to the Steelers. Alyssa War. Yes!
Oh, rolled in,
For
rolled
the
in.
longest 2-point shot you'll get.
Yeah.
Western Port don't appear to be quite as ferocious in their defence. They're not. Oh, but
You said you did it again.
I did, didn't I?
Pull up.
Keely Phillips.
Oh, just
the
bounced
ring
out. I think we used the luck shot before there for the deep 2.
Yes.
And there we go.
Alicia Field, the easiest of walk-up layups. Alyssa War, yes,
Oh.
for 3.
There's a little bit more luck sprinkled on that one there.
Sophie Tattersall bringing the ball up for Bellarine.
Oh, good pass. The backdoor cut pass at the moment for Bellarine are really just like the last 2 scores.
That was Ella Wolfenden cutting through that time. But they've all, it's not just a signature move for one player. They have all done the back cut.
Yeah.
Keely Phillips still can't get the glad wrap off the ring.
Oh, neither can. That is some good glad wrap.
Yes, very strong glad wrap.
Subs from both teams here. With Lucy Howard in.
Piper Copeland, the captain, back. And Lucy Howard back for Bellarine.
And Ella Dempster in for Western Port. Little step back move there.
Lucy Howard proving she's human. She missed one.
Haven't seen that one yet, have we?
No. Oh. Erin Rosowski, I think, relying on being bailed out with a foul there and wasn't.
I think she also thought she was going to get someone else to come play defense on her. She was thinking maybe I might draw another player in. No one else come, and then she sort of just didn't know what to do. Here we go, Carla on the fast break. Ooh.
Fouls at number 18, Ella Wolfenden. That's her third personal.
2 shots here for Carla Mason.
Substitution for Bellarine. Charlie Bruce checking back into the game.
So Carly Bruce in, Summerfield out. Carla Mason to the line for 2. And she makes the first. And the second.
Defense.
Steelers are back in the man.
Yeah, but they're not as intense as they were for the last couple of minutes of third quarter. Like, they're still getting the turnovers here from Bellarine, but the intensity that Western Port had, it's sort of gone away. Could just be they're a little bit tired, but
I think the intensity on both sides is a little bit down.
it's dropped.
There's just not the, Erin Rosowski with the travel. I think Ballarine's passing game has dropped off a little bit.
Yeah.
Steelers really yet to find theirs.
This little move around gives Western Port a little bit of a chance to get up on their man.
Get up and have a bit of a full court press.
Yeah.
Not really.
Not really. It's sort of just let's pick up our man and show that we have someone, but
Yeah.
she's tried the backdoor cut there.
Yeah,
Good
defense much better. Oh. Foul's called on Alyssa War. That's her first personal. But it puts Sienna Quinlan to the line. That puts Sienna into double figures. That's 10 points for the game.
One more and she'll be tied second for the scoring leaders for Bellarine.
Yep.
And I did not jinx her because she made that second free throw. So 11 points for Sienna Quinlan there. Lucy Howard missed another shot there. Western Port on the charge here. Ooh.
Ella Dempster with the floater.
Coast to coast. Didn't get too much pressure there from Bellarine, did she?
No.
She got past a couple in the backcourt, got down, had 2 there, and I think they expected her to pass it off to the corner, but she just kept going.
And I think a few of them just had a bit of a lazy swipe and, oh, that's my effort.
Yeah.
Grand final, got to keep going.
Yeah.
That was a great pass from Summerfield.
Yeah.
Drew a defender and then got the pass off.
Substitution for Western Port.
Laura Gillett back for the Steelers. Carly Bruce at the line.
Missing the first free throw, shooting her second.
Makes the second.
That's her first point for the game. on the board.
Fouls on Laura Gillett, which is a bit tough. They were both scrapping for the ball.
Yeah. I think the arm was in there a little bit too much, a little bit of a body bump there.
And a timeout to the Steelers. At the 4 minutes 54 mark of the final quarter, and the Steelers find themselves a bit behind it now, 49 to 62.
What's that, 13 points? Had to test my maths there, but...
Yeah. Oh, I was leaving it for you.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out. It took me that long. 13 points. It's definitely going to be a good comeback story if they get the comeback. But this timeout would definitely be for Western Port and Coach Glenn to really have a discussion and figure out what they can do to get back in the game and potentially win it. And then this one will give Bellarine a good chance to discuss what they can keep doing. You know, they're doing really well.
A lot of their play has worked well. They just need to keep doing it.
Yeah,
they need to remain focused and not start to try and freelance, whereas Western Port really needs to get some system back in their play because they're, at the moment,
non-systemed.
It's not the team we're used to watching here every week, that's for certain.
And you don't want to be Bellarine and get a little bit too excited too early, because 4 minutes and 54 seconds is a lot of time. 10 seconds is a lot of time. You know, every second counts in every game, but especially a game like this. You don't want to risk celebrating till the final siren goes.
Yes. Oh.
Just out-jumped her.
Yes. And then as we teach the juniors, box out, then worry about the rebound.
Keyword, box out, rebound.
Out. Yes.
The box out was there, but just didn't hold strong enough there for that rebound.
No, I mean, she's a strong girl, and she just stepped back that little bit.
Yeah. And
nearly gets the floater, but Ella Dempster there for the rebound that time. Carla Mason steps around for two, but it won't go. So they're back in a zone of sorts.
Yeah, it's Bellarine run this before. It was like a 1-3-1, but
Steelers' turn.
Yeah. I know the score's not really helping for Western Port, but their bench is not giving much at the moment. I'm sure you can see it from the camera once it pans, but at the moment, like something that players feed off a lot, especially in the female game, is the energy from the bench. Like,
and Bellarine are certainly up and about.
Oh, absolutely. Let's be honest, they know what it's like to be on the road. They know how to support each other. Like, they're doing really well with it, but just the score, I think, is sort of putting a little bit of a slump on Western Port here, and the bench and the energy and as well, the crowd is very flat here. They're all thinking...
There we go. Ella Dempster with the floater.
They're all thinking, are we going to come back? Can we come back? You know, but
they've got to stop worrying about the comeback. They've got to play.
Exactly. There's 16 points down. Like, that's something you can definitely come back from. Probably not the right word again, comeback, but that's definitely something you can score in the 3 minutes left. Play their good defense like they've been doing, and, you know, move the ball.
Yeah.
Use the ball.
Carla for three, but
a little bit
no
too much
rebounders.
Juice. Yeah.
Piper Copeland, the captain, looks up at the clock, runs a few seconds off. Actually, that's something you can't accuse either side of, is of trying to run a full 24-second offense.
Yeah. Oh, that one just rolled out there.
Laura Gillett with the rebound.
Coming out with it. Got a 3v2 down here now. Oh.
Ella Dempster, the floater again.
Another one for Ella Dempster. She's done that 3 times now, where she's had a 3v2 down the court. They've had one each side of her, thinking she's going to kick it out, but she hasn't. She's done a fake pass, a little bit of a floater.
Ella Dempster with the hand. So timeout to Bellarine.
14 points.
That was Lucy Howard's first personal foul, I think, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, first personal foul. So she won't be sweating that one with 23 points, 9 rebounds. As we said, she's not going to get the triple. She's not anywhere in the assists.
Nah, she's got no assists, but 3 steals and 1 block. So she's really done well this game. Just the assists have not really had an option, because she's been the one getting the good feeds to her and her having a chance of shooting it, going to the line, especially in that first quarter. She was at the line every single time there was free throws, and she sunk them.
And I mean, with the exception of Ella Dempster from the Steelers with a 50% field goal, she's got 11 points. Lucy Howard, 43% from the field. 23 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals and a block. She's doing very, very well.
Yeah.
So if I put the mocker on her now, do you think that was enough commentators' curse? Yes, I know in Bellarine land you're saying shut up, but anyway.
I think I'm saying that as well. I feel like no matter what we say at this point, it could make an impact. Erin Rosowski, 2 points there. Back to her usual game in some capacity
A
with
bit
that.
more, yeah, but
Yeah.
she cut and was given the ball. She didn't try to bring the ball in and do everything else.
She didn't have to work harder than she usually does. Steal here from Western Port.
Oh.
A little bit of a tangle there between Bellarine and Western Port again.
We're going to go, I think, with that was a pass from Laura Gillett to
Yep.
over the top of the ring.
Yep.
Personal foul of the game.
So Laura to the line now for 2. Bring the game back to a 10-point margin. Makes the first.
I am too nervous. I feel like I can't watch, but I know I have to.
Minute 17 on the clock, remaining 56-67. Can the Steelers steal one for the ages, or will Bellarine just take it away?
See, at this
Carly Bruce running the clock.
Oh. They were looking there for
Looking for the big quick run, but
we had the kick ahead. We had Piper Miles there, just couldn't get the fingers on it.
pass was a bit behind, and
Yeah.
Piper couldn't reel it in.
Get the grippo.
56 seconds remaining. Bellarine now using the clock,
Yeah, you would
making
think so.
space.
Here we go.
Fouls on Piper Miles.
Tech foul.
And a tech foul, I believe, on Piper Copeland.
We have a couple of fouls in that situation. First foul is on
It was a Piper v. Piper situation there. Piper Copeland missing that first free throw there. Missing
And
the second.
second.
And Piper Miles getting the rebound here, kicking it ahead. Oh, a little bit short there from Keely Phillips.
Bit late now for.
Yeah.
I don't think an 11-point margin will be overcome by fouling quickly with 37 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, definitely not. The
Both coaches one timeout left. Piper Copeland to the line.
Yet again. Missing the first.
And that gets her a 10 to double figures for the game. Laura Gillett on the charge, doesn't drop.
Just bounces out. Yeah. Jump on it strong by Laura. Just rolling away. And 20.6 seconds left on the clock.
Can be certain that Laura won't give up.
Yeah, definitely
it's just
not.
not in her nature.
She does not know what that is.
No. And a timeout to Bellarine.
Ooh.
Just to drag it out a little bit longer.
I was going to say, definitely did not think that Bellarine were going to use that timeout, but don't blame them trying to compose themselves. You know, 26 seconds left, like we spoke about before, that's a lot of time. But
12
points.
Let's be real.
Okay, okay, I'm going to rephrase that. 26 seconds is a lot of time, but 12 points in 26 seconds is definitely doable if the three-pointers, you know, were sinking comfortably quite fast and maybe even getting some fouls there and hoping so anything could happen, but yeah, it's...
Western Port's three-point percentage has dropped to 28%, so
yeah,
that little flurry by Carla has been offset by the more recent misses, that's for certain.
I feel like we need to go out there and scrub that lucky spot over there that Western Port had and make sure we do get the marker. I feel like we should have just in case because I think they've lost that spot now, but 20.6 seconds, it's going to be I feel like it's going to be a long 20.6 seconds here, isn't it not?
Well, Bellarine have advanced the ball.
Yeah, so they might do
So
it.
they've got 14 on the clock, so they're not going to get to run it all down just in the one time frame.
Yeah. If they can, they get the ball. Ooh.
Aaron with the knock away, but stand up first before you move.
Yeah.
6.7 seconds.
1 second left on the shot clock.
I feel like they just had to stand there.
Yep. Yep, I don't think Bellarine realised the shot clock.
Well, it doesn't matter now because there's a foul been called.
Yep.
Abigail Dunn gets on the court for Bellarine. So that's their whole team now, having made the court. Summerfield at the free throw line. That's 12 points for her. 10 rebounds. So Summer's got the...
Double-double.
Yeah, she's got the double. 13 points, 10 rebounds.
Get the buzzer beater here, Aaron. Come on. Oh.
There it is. And Bellarine run out winners in the Youth League Women's Grand Final. Youth League 2 Women's Grand Final. 56 to 70 points. They have done well. They have led from coast to coast, except for about 2 or 3 seconds at the beginning.
Yeah, and they've really had the journey to get here as well. Like we spoke about, elimination final after elimination final, all on the road, all within 10 points, and
Yep.
they've come here and won it.
Yeah, more credit to them. They have done
Yeah.
an excellent job to get here.
They've done amazing. Western Port as well. Like, you're allowed to be disappointed after a game like this, especially, but you got to keep your head held high. You made it to the grand final. Like, it's especially something you got to be proud of, and Bellarine will be very happy with the win. But yeah, it's definitely a tough loss for Western Port here.